Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of EdgeMasterGaming, where today I'm covering both of the most recent Korrupt Zombies updates on the Firework Launcher and the M60. The reason is that I had been meaning to go over the M60 update, but due to life events I just never got around to it, so you guys get a twofer. There were quite a few things that have been added or changed in both updates, and my plan is to just simply highlight the most significant items here. But before we get into that, if you guys want 20 gold coins and 1500 crystals, just simply enter my code EMG here. Now that I got that out of the way, please don't hesitate to hit that like button should you find this video helpful, and definitely consider subscribing. Also, if you haven't joined the Korrupt Discord, what are you waiting for? Link is in the description box below, along with my own Discord, Twitch, and Twitter. Alright guys, let's get started. So the first thing to cover is the new Firework Launcher released as part of the Independence Day update. When you enter the game, you're presented with this message stating that in order to get it, you need to kill 1500 zombies with the RPG or M72 law. While that is an option, there is a faster way. All you need to do is go to the loadout menu in the GUI and select any of the custom slots. Choose launchers and there you go. Now the weapon is available for play as soon as you start the game. I don't know how long this is going to be available because the devs dropped a message right after its release. They pretty much stated that they are aware of the bug and that it will be patched in a later update. With that being said, why don't we take a look and see how it measures up with the other launchers in the game. Amazingly, when looking at this weapon that supports cardboard, duct tape, and PVC piping, the stats compared to the other launchers are almost identical. Like when it comes to the RPG, the only major difference is when it comes to the damage. Anything else like the capacity, reserves, and reload length are pretty minor. The same thing with the M72 law. You'll note similar differences here as well. Now that I've reviewed those, let's see this launcher in the game. When starting out, this weapon has 1 firework at the ready and 8 in reserves. When firing, it definitely has the sound and aftermath of a firework going off. With all of the vibrant colors, it definitely feels patriotic. Of course, like with any launcher, make sure to have the PhD flopper so things like this won't happen. When packing this weapon at level 3, it becomes the Freedom Blaster and has 21 in reserves.
Weapon upgraded, maximizing its potential.
But enough talk, let's see this weapon in action.
Attention, we are now at DEFCON 1. Security lockdown active. Double points.
Overall, this is definitely a fun weapon to play with for sure, and on top of that, I think this weapon is definitely capable of helping you make it to the higher rounds of the game. If you haven't tried it out yet, add it to your loadout when you can. Next on the list is the newest LMG addition to Korrupt, the M60. This gun comes out of the box with 100 rounds of ammunition at the ready and 260 in reserves. As you can see, this is a big gun. It does impact your movement and reload speed a bit, which shouldn't be shocking at all. When packed, this weapon becomes the Undying Patriot and now carries 150 rounds in the magazine as well as 585 in reserves. In the later rounds, this gun can hold its own against the zombie horde for sure, but you don't have to take my word for it. Just watch it in action here.
Attention, we are now at DEFCON 1. Security lockdown active.
Overall, I truly believe that this gun is very formidable in the later rounds, simply due to the sheer amount of ammunition that this gun holds in the magazine and its good fire rate. Shredding zombies, as you saw, wasn't an issue. However, what would make this gun even better is some attachments, which is a great segue. Because also included in the M60 update, the level cap has been increased now to 58. And what do you know, at that level the weapon that is unlocked is the M60. Of course, at the time of its release I was unable to view the attachments, but with some editing magic, all the items are suddenly now available. So I'm going to go through and review the attachments at some point, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw the requirements to unlock it. And speaking of unlocking, this weekend is the perfect time to play the game, because double XP weekends does wonders for leveling, so please don't miss out. Up next is the newest map addition to the game, the Undead Tower. I actually played this map prior to Korrupt's official release. I heard somewhere that it's a custom original map, and for that I give kudos. Overall, it's pretty easy to get to the top of the tower, and when you get there, there's a balloon that for 150,000 points can help you escape. Now if you know the game as far as what weapons are good to help you get to the later rounds, You can easily just stay here and get high rounds on this map with no problem. The only issue that I have with this map is the round pacing, because once you get to the top, you have to wait until the zombies spawn in from the lower floors to reach you so that you can kill them. And with the last M60 update, the super sprinter zombies are now a thing of the past. Additionally, the sprinter zombies have been nerfed as their sprinting speed has been reduced from 14 to 11. Having faster zombies on this map would have been perfect to help the rounds move along a lot quicker. One major item that was nerfed as part of the launcher update, and one that quite possibly upset a lot of people, is the Thunder Gun Reserve Ammo. As you can see, the non-packed version now only holds 10, whereas the packed version only holds 20. Similarly, the M249 Reserve Ammo has been reduced as well. Also added to this latest update is the release of Independence Day Camos. If you're interested, there's a patriotic bundle in the store that costs 800 gold coins. It even includes a banner and an American flag emblem. Moving on to the personalized camos for each weapon, you'll see the requirements to obtain the skin, which is simply killing 500 zombies to unlock. This is for a limited time only, so make sure that you do that as soon as possible. In addition to that, the base and mastery camos have camo challenges associated with each of them now to unlock. Second to the last thing that I want to cover is that upgrades have been enabled for hardcore, and thank God, because hardcore is already insane as it is. Now, I will admit, this is one area where I feel that the removal of super sprinters is definitely going to help.
Fatality.
And the last item that I want to cover on the change list is the Cryofreeze Level 5 Zombie Cap. After releasing my awesome high round grinding strategy video for the 5 map, a cap was placed on Cryofreeze which limits the freeze effect to 15 zombies max. So no more of the infinite freezing domino effect. I can definitely understand why there would be a cap because it was insanely overpowered. However, I wish that they would have waited until after I got first place on the leaderboard. You know, it's funny because the game that you see before you was the last round that I played using this strategy. During this round, the M60 update was dropped and I was afraid of the game not saving my data, so I purposely got knocked at the end. Oh well, yeah, it is pretty sad, but I just gotta go back to the drawing board and come up with something new, that's all. Well guys, I'm gonna be busy trying to obtain all these camos this weekend. I truly hope you enjoyed the video. In my next video, I'm probably going to do some gun reviews, not quite sure yet. Let me know if you all would be interested in that by placing your comments down below. I may even try for another high round record, but with all the hacking, it probably isn't a good idea. Anyways, thanks again for checking out this video, and as always guys, remember to have fun, take care, and God bless.